The German military will become Europe's most powerful. Here is why. Excited to see what we got with this. Before we do, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's check out Germany's military.
Fighter jets and helicopters that don't fly. Standard issue assault rifles that don't shoot straight. And shortages in ammunition, boots, and even underwear during a NATO mission in Lithuania.
Okay.
These are the headlines that the once feared German military are currently making.
Right.
Not to mention the hundreds of millions of euros that went to consultants in an effort to clean up the army's mess, with very little to show for it.
Oh, damn.
German high-ranking officials are raising their concerns, and so are NATO allies, where statements such as these are not uncommon. Ever since the Cold War ended in 1991.
Yo, you see that state? No, that's crazy, bro. Why are the Germans only terrible at war when they're on our side? Bro, that's a crazy statement. That's what someone in NATO said?
Such as these are not uncommon. Ever since the Cold War ended in 1991, Germany has allowed its military to deteriorate. And this is somewhat understandable, as Germany was busy integrating the West with the East, which posed great economic and social challenges.
Right.
Over the last 30 years, there was simply very little incentive to have a powerful military, as Germany doesn't share a border with potential aggressors like Russia. NATO, and especially the US, was there for protection.
Okay, true.
And unlike the US and the UK, Germany had very few overseas commitments, and there was very little appetite for a large military among the population.
Yeah, I feel like from like World War II, I feel like Germany is more like I don't know this for sure, but I feel like they just want to bring back the country economically wise, and not like focus on the military wise. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You guys would definitely let me know in the comments, but interesting one to think about.
Still remember the horrors of World War II. But now, overnight, everything has changed. Only 3 days after the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the German Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, made a shocking announcement, declaring that Germany will massively increase its defense spending and meet the 2% NATO benchmark. This was met by applause in Parliament, and surveys already show that 75% of Germans support this decision.
Cool.
But how significant is this increase? Let's have a look at defense spending across the globe last year in 2021.
Bro, that number for America is crazy. $778 billion.
As you can see, Germany spent $52.8 billion, sitting at 7th in the world ranking list, slightly ahead of France, but significantly behind the UK and Russia.
Hey, but look. Germany's got the money to spend. Like, look at this. Look at this. Germany on the top 8 is the least percentage of GDP. So, like, they got the money to put into it if they want. They put 52 billion and it's 1.4%.
Ahead of France, but significantly behind the UK and Russia.
Germany's got the money.
But if we compare percentage of GDP, Germany ranks much lower. Of the 20 biggest military spenders, Germany comes in 15th, as they only spend 1.4% of their GDP on their army. Many have criticized this lack of spending, as it is far below the NATO target of 2%.
2%.
However, once Germany hits the 2% target, things will look very different.
It'd be the most in Europe.
Because of Germany's strong economy, military expenditure would rise to $76.12 billion, putting Germany into 3rd place, ahead of Russia and the UK.
Wait, ahead of India as well? Yo, and it's still actually... Wait, China's 1.7%. Holy.
Making them the frontrunner within the EU and Europe by quite some distance. And German politicians have said as much, clearly stating that this is the intent. And it doesn't stop here. In an effort to modernize the military more quickly, Olaf Scholz has also dedicated a one-time special fund of over 100 billion euros to German defense. This is a lot of money, but spend doesn't necessarily equal military might. The UK, France, and Russia are still far ahead when it comes to military strength. Here we can see the comparison between these nations. While Germany does have a significant...
Wait, what's this? So this is troops. 184, 205, 194 jets. Well, I wouldn't say the UK's far ahead. Oh, wait, hold up. Tanks, 266, 227. Aircraft carriers, 20. Submarines, 610. 06. 220. Wait, what? Are these nukes? Oh, okay. I didn't know that Germany didn't have any nukes.
Number of soldiers, aircraft, and tanks, It only has a very small presence on the sea.
Right.
France and the UK do have a considerable navy, with multiple destroyers, submarines, and even 3 aircraft carriers in between them. And well, then there's Russia, who just has a lot of everything. As for nuclear weapons, in the
They really
aftermath
do.
of World War II, it was agreed that Germany cannot possess nuclear, biological, or chemical weapons. However, this comparison is somewhat incomplete
Oh,
and
wait,
flawed.
I didn't know that. Wait, so after World War II, Germany's just not allowed nuclear weapons? For how long for? They're still not allowed? Because Germany's a different German now. Like, let's be honest. It's a different Germany now. You know what I mean? It's not the World War II Germany, right? They're on our side. You know what I'm saying? But, okay, so they're still not allowed nukes?
However, this comparison is somewhat incomplete and flawed, as it does not take into account military modernization, high-tech weapons, logistics, military experience, and intelligence.
Right.
Whether Germany will become a military superpower also depends on how the money is spent. Scholz has already hinted at a high-level tech wish list, such as the F-35 fighter to replace older Tornado aircraft from the 1970s,
Okay.
the future combat air system, which is developing together with France, heavy transport helicopters, modernization of air defense missile systems, armed drones,
Yep. Needed
modern
drones.
warships,
Yep.
etc. However, as mentioned at the start of the video, Germany still seems to be getting the basics wrong. Only around 40% of helicopters and 65% of tanks are operational. And
Wait,
it gets
why?
even worse. A recent German parliamentary report found that only 50% of major military hardware is working properly.
Why is
Therefore,
that, though?
money needs to be spent in getting existing equipment up and running first. And as you may remember from the start of the video, the German Bundeswehr has the reputation of wasting taxpayers' money. So, will Germany become the new European superpower? Possibly.
Yo, I can see it because isn't Germany the best for... Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's the best in Europe for economy. So, like, they make the most money in Europe. So, yeah, more money. I know it don't always equals the better military, but you can buy the better equipment, the better training. You know what I'm saying?
But not until Germany cleans up its current mess and invests the new budget wisely.
So I can see
But
it.
next
Germany's
to the
a
world's
rich country.
superpowers, such as the US and China, even with Germany's new budget, it remains a small player, as it spends way too little.
Right.
And this really raises the question, does an EU army make sense? Check out the videos below to see the reasons for and against an EU army.
Very interesting, though. Curious to see what you guys have to say about that in the comments, especially if you're from Germany as well. Really didn't know that thing about the nukes, though. I understand the nuke situation for like a few years after with the World War II. I'm surprised that it's still a thing now. I don't know if that'll be changing or whatnot. But very, very interesting video. I did enjoy that one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.